Hey, Callie Spinner here, and this is the lovely Penny Lane. And I wanted to do a little demo of unboxing a new hoop. I received this hoop from Santana Hoops today. It is an LED hoop, and often I see people wondering about how long they should leave them to uncoil and how to, all that stuff. So questions about packaging, things like that. So I just thought like maybe I'd do a little demo because I really like the way that Sandy from Santana Hoops packages my hoops and ships them to me. So all you need, some scissors. She puts them in this nice bag, and then inside this bag is going to be 2 pieces of cardboard to protect the hoop itself. And then we have this, and she's taped it. Now I know there's different ways to ship hoops, but so far this has been the best way that I've seen after receiving many hoops. And then, ta-da, there's my lovely hoop. And I'm gonna just some more piece of tape. So sometimes hoop companies, ship them like this, and a lot of bubble wrap, and then postage, and that's okay, especially for a day hoop. Polypro, it makes me nervous just because it can kink. It's more fragile, just all those types of things. But with an HDPE, I don't worry too much when it's shipped that way. I think that's fine. And with an LED, you do want a little bit more protection. So I really like the way Sandy has come to package her hoops for, Anyway, so take all my bubble wrap off, which can take a minute because she puts a nice layer on, and which I appreciate. A lot of care is always taken into wrapping these hoops. It's always obvious to me. And then once you get your hoop all done, you can check for any notes or anything that the hoopsmith has sent you, just so that you can just double check, make sure there was any extra instructions or anything like that. She sent me a little card here, so I'll give that a read. And I already have the charger and battery for this hoop, so this was a special case. So anyway, so now that I have cut all the plastic wrap off, I have my tie wraps. Because this is Polypro, I would not, it's a 29-inch Polypro LED, I would definitely not suggest coiling it into the point where it collapses all the way, because Polypro is fragile. We have the LED lights. It's a beautiful, expensive hoop, and I wouldn't want to damage it in any way. So I'm just gonna take the tie wraps off now. Just cut those off like normal. Might be a little difficult since they're thick. And let's see. Hold your hoop, because get away from me there. And then one more. And there we go. Okay, so now we have this beautiful, this hoop is purple tubing, purple Polypro tubing. It is translucent though, so as you can see the little lights and wires in there, which makes it a great day slash night hoop, because I mean during the day you have a beautiful purple hoop. This one has white grip on it. If you don't want grip, you don't have to get it. If you want it sanded or whatever, I like grip. Anyway, and then on the end, to protect the battery area, she places an extra piece of tubing that it's just got the push button there. So I push the button in, pull it off, and then we have one connector and the other. And then this is where I would plug it in and put the battery in and turn it on. But I don't want to do that yet. I want to make sure that this hoop has time to rest. So what I'm going to do is find a nice warm spot for the hoop to rest flat on the floor and let it uncoil and relax on its own. So we'll do that and then we'll... Okay, so I don't like to put the hoop in direct sunlight. I just think that that's a little bit hard on the tubing. So what I've done is use sunlight from the window, indirect sunlight. I put the hoop in this nice warm spot so that it can get all warmed up, and you can see how much it's still coiled. When we come back to it in about an hour or so, it should be completely open and ready to be connected on its own. Okay, so it's been some time and my hoop looks ready to be put together. Aww. And so that's what we're gonna do. All right. So one of the reasons I didn't mention earlier that it's important to let your hoop relax and let the tubing relax before you just pull it out of the box and put it together is that's how you end up with like the egg-shaped hoops and they just hoops that are just not shaped right. You need to let that tubing expand and relax from being coiled up in the shipping box. So now mine is, you can see how easy it is. It's all round, ready to go. So on the tip of this hoop, it has a little plus so that I know to take the battery positive, stick it in there, and then push my hoop in, my push button in, and the first push button, and that's so you can turn the hoop on and off without having to remove the battery. Second push button is going to turn the hoop on for me. So first time I turn this new LED on, I'm excited. And she's beautiful. And actually, this one is the pair to this one. So now I have these beautiful twins. These are custom made by Santana Hoops. I asked for the perfect day/night festival hoop, and this is what she came up with. So I love it, and well, I love them, and I can't wait to play with them. So I'm sure there'll be lots of videos later. But yeah, that's unpackaging your new hoop for the first time. And if your hoop comes in a pizza box or anything else, that's really cool because people are just trying to save on shipping, and hey, recycling is awesome. So as long as the hoop comes in one piece, and if it doesn't, if you ever have a problem with your hoops, contact your hoopsmith before asking anyone else. Contact them. They're most likely to know what's going on and how you can fix it at home. So happy hooping, and I know I will be. So talk to you soon.